Yo, still bills, what's the deal, man? I'm fresh off the clock, man. Like, fuck. I was supposed to be off 2 hours ago, man, but it is what it is, man. I ain't tripping, man. We gotta get into this shit, man. Jose Sr., dude. There's just certain points you just gotta know, even if you just a whole ass dude, you're just a despicable and deplorable human being. There's just certain points where you know, even this is just a little too OD. This is a little over the line. This energy where it's just acceptable and the normality, the disrespect, the dead is just past this expiration date where that shit needs to just be deaded, because there's just people is grieving their loved ones. Whenever your loved one go, you ain't never gonna stop grieving. You always gonna feel that shit. It's always gonna be a sore spot. So for someone to say anything other than offer condolences and sympathies and prayers and positive energy to the deceased, it's gonna be problematic, man. For him to say what he said about Caleb Plant's daughter, it's just like, you just don't know when to shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you don't know. You don't get it. You don't get it. Like, it's just a point where it's like, yo, this shit is just me and you will never be cool. That you're teetering right on that line of, yo, I don't like, bro, I could watch you die out and record your death. And hey, or you could be, I could be the difference between you getting your life saved by me calling 911 or watching you bleed out with me on Instagram Live. And I probably choose Instagram Live than calling the police. I can't be on the phone at the same time I'm on IG Live. If Caleb Plant had that type of energy towards him, it'd be completely understandable, man. People are gonna have, bro. People grieve their loved ones, you know what I'm saying? And when I mean they loved ones, they dead homies, people who transition. When you expect them to go before you. We expect our parents to go before us. We expect our grandparents and our uncles and our aunts and our older relos to us, just we expect them to go before us, just because that's just the natural order of life. But you're always gonna have it's always gonna be a glimpse in the matrix, and you transition before your parents do. That happens. But to lose a child, dog, like, that's just, I watched my aunt and she still isn't right over it, man. Just her faith in God is what keeps her pushing. But it's just the hardest thing in the world to do, man. She still has 2 other kids to live for on top of grandkids. But how do you overcome the death of a child? And at least my Relo got to live to be in his late 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's still he's still a baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's young. And he was her baby, literally, the youngest. And she'll never get over that. So, but for you to sit here and talk about somebody's death, even at this point, it's up with me and your kids. There's nothing you can say about my child. I'd much rather you not even say nothing about her, even if it's something in, if you're saying something in, in positive energy and positive vibes towards her. There's nothing you can say, because anything you say is going, can and will be used against you in the court of the streets. I'm gonna take that shit. I'm gonna take that shit as disrespect, because I already don't like you. Come on, you're not that stupid. I already don't like you. I don't fuck with you. And you just gonna sit here and just continue to keep trying to rock the boat, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Your daughter, you're here, your daughter isn't here. You just need to let that situation be. What the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? Go ask Chris Eubank Jr. that. Go tell him that. Or Chris Eubank Sr., my fault. Go tell that to Chris Eubank Sr. Go tell that to Mike Tyson. Go tell that to one of them. Go tell that to one of them. How dare you sit up here and say something like that? How dare you? Like, this man is just not supposed to honor his daughter. What was her name, Aaliyah? How dare you? How dare you sit here and talk as if he's not some... Yo, man, just let that shit die out. It's over and it's done with, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. He's just not supposed to honor his child. He's not supposed to do that. He's just supposed to just let that situation be, because he's here and she's not. You have any idea how insensitive that is of a remark to say? It just gets to a point where it's like, yo, there's low, and then there's seventh, the seventh gate of hell low. That's where that was, bro. That's where that was. And honestly, if I'm Caleb Plant, I got lawyer money. Win or lose, if you in the ring, I'm stealing the shit out of you. It's gonna be round 13. If I get to 12, it's gonna be round 13. Because they're gonna have to pull me off of you. I would do the same thing if I was Canelo. You talk too fucking much. You talk too fucking much, and it gets to a point where it's like, bro, it's no other way that you would understand. It has to be physical confrontation, and you older. Coaches tend to forget, fam, you not the fighter. I think Jose Sr. may have fought in the amateurs, but you never reached the professional level, let alone the championship level. So it's nothing you got for me that will stop me from imposing my will on you. You have no resistance for that. You have no resistance. And you're hoping your son gets you, you hoping your sons get to the individual that's beating the shit out of me in a timely manner. You're hoping and you're praying for that. But that ain't always the case. You just one of them people who just really viciously need their ass beat, bro. Like, I mean bad. You lippy. That... Bro, people get killed for speaking on dead on dead people, on deceased loved ones. Go look at all the shit that's going on. Just even here in my own city, man. Different sets beef with each other, and they get to talking about they dead homies and all that shit, and smoking on this pack. That energy is wicked to me, bro. Like, I'm never gonna be in unless you're someone like, a Jeff Epstein or somebody like that. But just nigga on some street shit, like, nah, bro. I'm not about to say your loved one could have shot my house. Your loved one could have did it. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I wouldn't just sit here and say fuck your dead homies, fuck dead ops, or whatever the case may be, just because they from enemy territory or they fuck with some niggas who I may not fuck with. And I'm not in the streets or nothing like that. I ain't never had enemies, but I'm just saying, speaking from their paradigm, I think with my level of thinking, even if I was venturing off into that realm and I got to that point where I was a shooter and I was out here sliding on shit, I'm not about to, I still have a conscience like, nah, bro, I know what I'm doing is wrong. And I'm not about to sit here and disrespect the dead as that man's mom is weeping that she had to bury her son. Like, nah, bro, it's just eventually righteousness and integrity is going to take precedence and going to cause me to be, nah, steer away from that. But that man's daughter ain't did shit to you. She didn't even live to be, I forget how many days old she was before she went. No, she may have been some months old before she went. That is hard to deal with. That is hard to deal with. You're telling him he just needs to quit bringing her up and live in the... Bro. I don't know what these daddies don't get, that your son is the one who has to get in the ring. Your son is the one who has to galvanize a fan base. And when you look at the likes of Teofimo and Danny Garcia, as I explained before, they have more detractors than they have fans because of their loudmouth ass daddies. And even with them, I don't think they would ever say no dumb shit like, yo, you hear your daughter ain't just let that situation be. I don't think they will ever say something as cruel and insensitive as that, bro. Your son is gonna have to be, you know, be the beneficiary of your actions, or the recipient of your actions. If I have to make a choice, and because I want to see David Benavidez fight, but as much as I want to see him fight, I'd much rather not see his dad. I'm just gonna do what it is that I can do to not have to see David Benavidez. I'm not gonna pay for his pay-per-views. I'm not gonna bring any fucking traffic to a channel on YouTube that's interviewing him. Anything David Benavidez related, I'm just gonna detach from. That's a real thing. And you too dense to know, to understand that. You are absent-minded. Like, it's just not gonna, like, you know, your actions are, nobody is gonna have to pay for the ramifications of your actions. Your sons aren't gonna have to pay for the ramifications of your actions. You can just say whatever the fuck it is you want to say, because everyone is, they're so invested in him fighting Canelo, they just gonna allow you, you know, just completely disregard the dumb shit that comes out of your mouth. We want to see him fight Canelo. Like, you don't think you capable enough to piss the fans off to the point where they don't even want to see David Benavidez because they don't want to see you? Y'all dudes is a trip, man. Like, that shit was whack. And it's just certain points you just can't come back from. And I feel like that's one of them. If I'm Caleb Plant, on my mama, my nigga, I got bail money, lawyer money, I got all that shit. I wouldn't say shit. I would keep it as calm as Caleb Plant is being. I would keep it as calm as he's being. And the minute that bell was over and them hands is raised and I see you get in the ring and they get my gloves off and everything, and you comfortable enough being in the middle of the ring and you ain't paying attention, I'm on your ass. If I'm Caleb Plant, that's just me being real. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, bro. Because you just really feel like you can't get touched or some shit like that, where your motherfuckers can just say whatever the fuck it is y'all want to say and hide behind, I'm a coach, I'm not a fighter and this and that. So you can just say whatever the fuck it is you want to say. You calling niggas bitches and all that and pussies and all that shit, and then you gonna say some shit like that about my child? I got bail money, I got lawyer money. I'll eat that. I'll eat that. I need that. I need that, bro. Boss up. That's how. If I'm Caleb Plant, I'm on that type of time with you, bro. You're a despicable human being, bro. And just, I'm really hoping Caleb Plant violates David. I'm really hoping he does, bro. And then I'm hoping he violates you right after that. That's pretty much all I got to say about it, man. Doses.